Back to the IvD Yogi Time number 42 tournament. This is the finals, not just the finals. This is the grand finals between a GM and a top 8 Masters. We have a great game coming up here. I'm your host, IvD HK Rob, and joining me now is IvD Warbio and IvD Yogi Time. What do you guys think about this great finals?
Yeah, this is gonna be amazing, man. A CVC in the finals, we haven't had it for a long while.
Yeah, absolutely. It has been quite a while since we have seen this, and we do have, Resq is a Grandmaster, but he was mentioning that he is quite sick, so we're going to see how that affects his gameplay.
Alright, well, let me go ahead and introduce our players. Since you brought up Resq first, he is sick, but he is still playing really well. He is just dominating his way through the tournament, not lost a single game, and if he loses once, then he still has a chance to come back. He is none other than Triumph's very own Resq. Resq, yeah, sure. Okay, and at the bottom left, he has been playing extremely well. He has dominated his way through the loser's bracket. He is a top 8 Masters, and he is not afraid to call you out on being, well, I guess slow, because he's been doing that all game. But he is none other than qbBy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's been calling out people on being slow, man. He's just like, let's get this over with. Like,
well, he is in a different time zone, so I'm not real sure what time he is playing in right now.
Yeah.
So that can certainly, I don't know what time it is in the Philippines right now.
Oh, he's in the Philippines.
But we do know for sure it's not as late as it is in Sweden, as Warbio using the toothpick trick to keep his eyes open.
Yeah, man, I'm so tired right now. Only thing that keeping me awake is the excitement of these games, man.
Yeah, definitely. But it does look like both players are going to do the same thing. Now, I do want to point this out here, guys. Both of these players have, by this point, won money. Both of these players have won at least $5, but the winner of this is going to decide whether or not Resq or qbBy walks away with the $15 grand prize, which is a little bit more than we usually give out. So this is a very important game for both of these players. Well, maybe not for the players, but for IvD in general, because $15 is a little bit, and it's enough to get you, hey, gas money, a nice sandwich, maybe a night out with your girlfriend, whatever it helps with. There is money on the line here.
A night of the girlfriend for $15?
$15, you cheap man.
Hey man, McDonald's works wonders.
Oh yeah.
Now, one really important difference right here in these openings is that qbBy did go ahead and get his first gas first, and he does already have speed on the way. Whereas Resq is still only at like roughly 50 gas, so he's only halfway before he can even start his. So we are going to have a speed advantage for qbBy for probably a good minute to minute and a half that he is going to have an advantage, and let's see if he uses it.
Well, we do have 6 lings that are out on the map. They're going to start making their way across the map towards Resq's base, and he is making more lings behind this. This is exactly what I was thinking it's going to be. He's leaving drones on the gas, and there goes the baneling nest. This is going to be a baneling pressure immediately on Resq, but Resq, does he know about it? He does not have anything there to scout it. He does not know about this at all. The lings are coming into the base. They're just going to show themselves right off the bat, draw away lings to the third of, or what would be the third of Resq, and it looks like they're...
Watch the difference right now as speed's about to kick in. Just any second, there we go, and now we're going to see a speed difference.
Now we definitely are going to see a speed difference, but there are still lings back here at the base of qbBy. Maybe he's just really wanting to defend with this, because he only has 6 lings up here, and he can't do a whole lot with that, but he is going to morph 3 banelings, and he's making more lings. He's not droning at all.
Yeah, it looks like he's really going for it all in. Resq though is also making lings. He's getting his own baneling nest. So if he can defend off his initial banelings, he should be in a pretty decent position.
Oh, and these banelings are making their way in, and oh my god, the lings! Only 2 busts, only 2 died there to that bust, as Banelings are gonna try and get a bust on the
Oh,
rest of the...
wow.
Oh my god, what a great bust! That is going to kill almost all of Resq's Lings, as now qbBy going to bust those Banelings on the mineral line, but he's not gonna kill anything with it. He's gonna kill...
Yeah, he really didn't get all that much out of it.
The drones are weaker now, and he is going to get a few drone kills with that. Now with Lings at the natural, and Banelings being morphed here at the natural as well, this is not looking good at all.
Halfway
for Resq.
down. I'm really surprised he did it.
The Banelings are about to pop, and oh my god, great bust there by qbBy. Busting on all of those Lings with one
going
Baneling.
for that Baneling nest.
Oh, Banelings!
Oh, he's fighting to get this Baneling nest down. It's only got 145 hit points. Here he comes again. Going straight into the main this time.
The Lings in the main are gonna do so much damage. The Lings from Resq are forced to run all the way down to the third to try and take out some of the other Lings. Two more Banelings being more Lings being streamed in. This Baneling nest might actually fall here to 4 Lings. It looks like it is.
14 sits down.
And it falls. 2 Banelings are being morphed here, but if this pressure continues, I don't think that Resq can take it much longer. 2 Banelings, 1 Baneling is going to be wasted on that hatchery. Oh, and the Lings are away from these Banelings, but the Banelings are going to bust it.
Wow.
Many Lings are lost there, and this is looking really good for Resq now, as he is he is actually gaining a lead economically.
Yeah, but the morphing Banelings is what's going to really hurt him here. If he's not able to get to these, looks like he is trying to pick them off, try to force some.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job doing really good bailing trades here.
Yeah, and we have not seen a drone be made on either side in quite a while. We do now, as I say that, qbBy is grabbing 3 more drones right now.
Marcus.
Yep.
The stream is in full screen.
Up.
We're in the finals, bro.
We're in the finals. It needs to be small screen.
Yeah. And qbBy is going to go ahead and kick into lair also. Grabbing a couple more gases. He's pulling back, getting that Evo chamber up. And at this point, this is really going to help him out, as he does have a 7-worker lead here.
Oh, it looks like Resq is going to have a lot of Lings of his own. He might put some pressure of his own down. But I think that qbBy is ready for this. He has 2 Banelings being morphed. He has the spine up. He has the Evo he has the Evo chamber. And this is... I don't know if he'll be able to defend this, though. There's a lot of Lings here, and if controlled right, Resq could be in a really good position. But it looks like, the Banelings are going to come out here, and one is going to bust on very few Lings, but no, that bust did not work.
Oh my god.
The Lings are going to run into the main.
Resq is in the main.
Resq is indeedly so in the main. So many drones are getting killed here. Oh, and the Baneling does bust on those Lings. The drones are going to be able to clean this up on their own, but there was some damage there. Resq almost catching up in worker kills.
Yeah, and the killing the queen doing so much damage now. He can't really inject more than 1 base. And those larvas are so important in this matchup.
Those larvae are indeed so important in this matchup. Lings being produced here by qbBy. I think he's planning on putting more pressure, but we have lair on the way here for Resq, which is going to be a huge thing if he can keep this pressure from killing him.
So we are seeing the roach warrant going down for qbBy. His lair is finished up. And he still is... Well, no, he just this second went ahead and fell behind in the worker count by 3, but he has been riding that line. Resq is supply blocked. Now qbBy is supply blocked. Both these guys really wanting to get their supply is out, but we are seeing a +1 upgrade for qbBy for these roaches, so we'll see how that is going to play into this engagement.
Now, I definitely do like this move by qbBy. I want to point this out. He is taking the 1 queen that he has available to him, and he's running it between the main and the natural, trying to inject both as quickly as possible so that he doesn't lose as many larvae as he could. But it looks like he's going to fall behind on that, and he's not replacing that 2nd queen, which is only going to make him stay behind. Oh, and there are Banelings inside the natural of Resq. Oh no, and they're going to bust on the drones, and more drones are going to fall to that. Quite a few drones, actually, and a lot of drones are going to take some damage from that, which is definitely not good for Resq, because he is... No, actually, he is actually in the lead on drones.
Yeah. Now we do have Burrow. We do have the infestation finished for Rescue. We're just getting roach speed on. Oh, here comes the Banglings in from Rescue, going in to the natural. Is he going to be able to pull this around?
Oh, this is great positioning for these drones. These banelings are not going to bust, but the lings are going to come in, and the roaches are going to be able to defend this. But now Rescue knows about those roaches, he knows about the tech, and he knows what he needs to do. He does have a pathogen glands. He already has an infestation pit already up, and he has pathogen glands on the way, as well as a lot of lings and his roach warren. Some spines going down, so he's going to be able to deal with this. I don't think that there is an infestation pit up. No, there is no infestation pit up for qbBy, and it doesn't look like he's going for it, but he is going to go for that speed on his roaches. The infestors are just going to make such a big difference in this engagement if they're controlled well, in this game. If they're controlled well, this is going to give Rescue an opportunity to put some pressure.
Oh, absolutely. He's got 6 of them coming out. We do have the roach speed finished up, and the +1 on the missile attack, but 6 infestors on their way. That's just a lot. Pathogen glands are almost finished up. Finished any second now, and this is just going to make a huge difference here. Oh, Bangling picked up.
Banglings are in here with these roaches. It's going to make this a very, very hard thing to hold, and the fungal goes down right before that infestor dies, but the other infestor dies, and he loses a fungal, and the roaches are out there are roaches out for Rescue, but I don't think he has enough. He has to rely on these fungals. These fungals are doing a lot of damage, but I don't think it's enough. The roaches are going to come in here, and the infestors are going to have to be pulled back because they are so vital, and the more roaches are popping, the only advantage that Rescue has is being at his own base. The roaches are coming in, and they're trying to defend this, but it looks so powerful from qbBy as things are going to run in.
The roach warren does fall.
The roach warren does fall, and drones are being pulled here to deal with this as qbBy looking so powerful against his Grandmaster opponent, but his Grandmaster opponent might be able to hold this as roaches and infested Terran are going to come out, but he loses so many drones.
Yeah, absolutely. All of the infestors are also fallen, and qbBy looking like he's in a really good position right now.
Yeah, he's got an 8-worker lead now as he's getting his own infestation pit out. He's got 8 more Banglings on the way.
Oh, that is a lot of banelings, and it looks like Rescue going to move those, going to push back some roaches and some lings at his natural again. But these banelings are so great. If he gets those in a good position, then that could be the end of Rescue right here. Rescue has to be extremely careful. Roach is being moved out, and a third being taken by qbBy behind this push. The push is going to make its way in. The roach warren trying to be put down, but it's going to be taken out immediately. Banelings at the line are not going to be able to bust on a whole lot of drones, but any drones at this point are great for qbBy to kill.
Yeah, Rescue's in a really bad spot right here. He's losing more infestors. He lost almost all of his drones at natural.
Absolutely. It is good to know while we're waiting for this next one. Well, we'll go ahead and let this one roll through. Oh, a queen does fall. Bangling Nest is going out, and no GG, just a tap out there by Rescue. Now, we did see Rescue do something really interesting. He had that burrowed Zergling on the third, forcing qbBy to move to a... forced him to pick a different location for his third there, as we were waiting for Rescue to make his map pick.
qb showing a really, really good play throughout this tournament, actually being the only one to take out Rescue the entire time. So let's see what map Rescue picks, and let's see what he's going to go into.